These things will be fun to knock over.
We'll clear the Kett off Eos for good.
The Kett just have to make their mark.
This way? Ah, yes. Here we are. Why is all that damaged? Let's keep going east.
Last sight. More animals on our missing crates.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
Cleared the critters, but looks like it'll be as clean as the other lost crates.
Pathfinder, after examination of the supply drops, I've identified a possible source for the delivery corruption.
Right. Nav for a hiding spot. Let's go see who was so careful with their theft.
Locations marked, Pathfinder.
So Hideout's just to my left.
Whoa. The Kett built all this? They don't just have a base here. This is a stronghold.
Cave? No, it's higher up, I think. Think I gotta go around? Let's go through here first. We'll get the next objective. Climb this. Should be able to climb that.
You're a long way from the flock, little duck.
Little duck? Who is this?
Someone who's got work for you. Come to my nav point, if you think you're up for it.
Don't want to keep him waiting, little duck.
That is not becoming a thing.
I am in victory. There are infiltrators in my territory. The patrol that captures them will be removed. Patrols that do not will be punished.
Sounds like we've already had an effect.
Let's kill these things first.
might be dangerous, but we should check it out.
Nope, nothing here. There we go. Okay, what's with this dude up here? Maybe it's the other side?
Don't come any closer, Pathfinder. We'll shoot.
If you're the ones who hid those supply crate thefts, I don't think you want to fight. Disarm, and we'll talk.
God damn it. We're waiting.
Wise decision, standing down. Who are you?
Chase Gannon. Used to be maintenance. Look, we weren't trying to hurt anyone, just like you said. It's why we came back here. We didn't want to be outlaws. We have family on the Nexus. But we didn't think we'd be welcome. Tan hasn't been forgiving. Not that we deserve it.
How did you end up like this?
What, as exiles? There was no hope. You have to understand. We thought we were all going to die. And when they exiled us, we saw it could be worse. People preying on their own. We couldn't. So we hid out here and thought maybe... I don't know. I don't know, Pathfinder.
You admit you were criminals.
What choice do we have? Exiled means they kill you if you come back. But we couldn't keep doing it. We're not pirates. We came here to build. All we could do was watch. Watch you build. At least it was something.
I can't let this continue. You know that.
Pathfinder, we're not asking to continue. Just, we tried. All right? We tried and fucked it all up.
Not exactly a nuanced defense.
There isn't one. We got scared. We did bad things. We regret it. Maybe we're idiots. Maybe we should never have come here. But we want to believe there's a way back.
You want a chance? A way back? Tan may not like it, but he's not here.
They'll accept that? Let us try?
Prodromos isn't in the business of refusing honest help.
I'm numb, Pathfinder. I don't know if there are words.
Then get to work.
You know what? They stole some supplies. They were trying to survive. Water under the bridge, as far as I'm concerned. Alright, let's go this way. Then I'm returning.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Don't want to do that quite yet. Meet this contact, whoever this guy is.
Our friend was calling from a Kett bunker?
We don't know he's a friend.
We killed them.
Well, well. Glad you decided to show.
This your handiwork?
Abso-fucking-lutely. Name's Bane Masani. Kett hunting's a hobby of mine.
We should start a club.
Eos is the perfect spot for it. Planet's a Kett magnet. I've been tracking them down, marking locations to target. You took out the crown jewel, but the bastards still have a presence here. You want to protect that shiny new outpost? You better wipe them out.
I'll do whatever I can to keep Prodromos safe.
Glad to hear it. Sending nav points to your Omni tool. Eventually we'll want to hit the crown jewel, their main base. But I don't think you're ready for that yet.
I'll cut my teeth on the smaller targets.
Smart man. Happy hunting, Pathfinder.
You obviously weren't a cat hunter back in the Milky Way.
No, I worked in the private security sector. Pay was good, but the job bored me. A buddy of mine told me about the initiative. Thought it'd be a hell of an adventure.
Bring any family with you?
Hell no. My mom died when I was a kid. Never met my father. Heard he was a big-time merc. All I know is he gave me his name and nothing else.
You didn't come to Eos with Bradley's team.
No, I'm one of Tan's scary exiles. Left the Nexus after the uprising. Been planet hopping ever since, hunting Kett.
Not sure anyone likes the Kett, but you really seem to hate them.
What can I say? They're ugly. And I'm a man about aesthetics.
Why did you join the uprising?
Didn't like how they played God, deciding who woke up when. So, I played mutineer. When things didn't pan out, I went my own way.
You didn't want to stay with the other exiles?
Honestly, most exiles are arseholes, and not the lovable kind.
Why do you think the Kett are drawn to Eos?
In my experience, they go wherever those weird-ass structures are. No idea why. I gave up questioning the damn things. Better to just put a bullet in their head.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Good work.
Giving shield assist.
We got Kett.
These can't be the only generators the Kett brought.
Given the large Kett presence on Eos, I would agree, Pathfinder.
We'll just keep shutting them down as we find them.
East, get the barracks. Which is that little thing up there.
Let's do this!
Bane, we're coming up on the barracks.
Stay sharp. Shouldn't be as many here as the base. No reason to get cocky, though.
Heads up.
Oh boy.
Think that's the last of them.
Invincible.
Not bad, little duck. Not bad.
That is seriously the worst nickname.
We'll say this only once. Focus on the new aliens that have arrived. I don't care about off-world orders. It's obvious to me that the old tech does not and cannot give us what we need, no matter what is still hidden. But these new arrivals have understandable, usable technology, and they may be viable for more uses. As we return with answers about them, that serves and raises me. Answers about the old tech only serve the order we have. You want to raise me, or you'll find yourself the subject of collection and study. Interesting.
Bolstering all shields.
haven't asked any questions.
Do you know the exact force required to detach your thermal plates? I thought not.
The more we learn, the worse he is.
We just like to tear shit apart, it seems. Let's get back to Mr. Bean.
Damn good work out there, Pathfinder. Wanted to extend my thanks in person. You did a hell of a thing, taking out all those Kett.
I always make time to kick some cat ass.
A man after my own heart. But you didn't drive all this way for me to kiss your ass. Here, your reward. Glad someone from the Nexus is competent.
Stay safe, Masani.
That's the goal.
Some experience in what? Just experience. That's bullshit. Let's travel west.
Blackrock Tandang. Here's his teeth, alright?
This remnant site has defenses in place, Pathfinder. Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
I think that's Kett tech. Stay alert.
They're getting your asses kicked by this rock thingy. Well, let's help it out.
I think that's it.
Right between the eyes.
Definitely let's wait. There we go. Let's auto level up you and you.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
I think that's Kett tech. Stay alert.
An undocumented mineral has been detected, Pathfinder.
I don't like the look of those Kett machines.
They're really weird. I'm gonna check that thing out over there. It's all by itself. Hooray. Just a overturned truck in the middle of nowhere. That's fine.
Missed a shot or two back there, huh?
2 words, Harper. Covering and fire. Can get you a picture book if you need one.
Nah, I wouldn't deprive an old man of his bedtime reading.
he's at the edge of this cliff over here.
I think that's Kett tech. Stay alert.
Another job done, Dad. Reset and hit the next. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Eric Jr. signing off.
Job done, Eric's.
Okay, what do I have to do? I'm not going to call the dude from the meeting room yet. So that means I can do everything else before I progress the story. Okay, I gotta find the Asari arc. Let's report the smugglers first. Let's sell my shit. $3,000. Almost $4,000 worth of salvage. I don't think they have anything else exciting. Nope.
Supplies lost to outlaws. Minor recovery, but a bad scene all around. We'll have to be careful.
Recommendations noted, Pathfinder.
I get more skills, yes I did. More health, I don't really care. Ugh. Any cool things in biotics? Payment. Lance, backlash, pull, throw. help. This is the only way I can get the word out before someone gets killed. My work crew, they keep talking about Remnant tech. They think the initiative's lying about how dangerous it is, that a couple of electrodes in the right place can get Remnant to work for them. It's dead. They tried before, and I helped out in Med Bay when those Remnant observers carved up Barty. But Jennings says we could live like kings. Oh, I think I've read this already. Yeah.
Armed and armored. Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the Kett.
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Kett chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Kett aren't the only ones winning.
Okay, so it's on Vold. Alright. Well. Not much left to do on this planet. But to get rid of those guys. So let us go to this FOB. Might be able to get around them actually.
I am an intruder, and I know you are here. Your presence is not a threat. I'm just human and discard.
Direct acknowledgement. That's progress.
I think the only way is through the front.
Let's do this!
Console activated. You'll need to stay in range.
Shit! That's not cover. Okay, solid cover.
You should have what you need, Pathfinder.
Noise. Ammo and health. Probably gonna be hard.
How is it breaking through? We are at peak capacity.
I'm guessing that's the Kett in charge.
Not here to impress people.
Overwhelm these animals.
How many of these guys are there?
Got it.
Let's go to the other side. There's the shit up here. Is
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Returning now.
Oh, Jesus. It's glass.
Insult! Our perfection cannot be defeated!
Get ready to fight!
Oh boy. Oh, okay, bye. Have a great time.
This place is massive.
No wonder they were able to take out sites 1 and 2.
Pathfinder, reinforcements will arrive soon.
Good job.
That's teamwork.
Probably pointing up at that thing. Let's collect some of this stuff. Get up there. Stand.
Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
Just override the security terminals. Okay. Being down there. Okay. Oh yeah.
Incoming shuttle, Pathfinder.
Shit.
That's teamwork.
Disable
Oh,
the
thank God.
alarm in order to attract reinforcements, Pathfinder.
Wonder how long the Kett have been here.
Probably before Site 1. Takes time to build something like this.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
What?
Clean shot. Shield boost enabled.
Damn it. Good job.
I say.
And down.
We got company.
Great shot.
Oh, it just means I already did that. Okay, cool. Oh boy.
Alarms disabled, Pathfinder.
Hostiles ahead!
We still got dudes.
That's teamwork.
I
that was just track. There was more Kett on the way. I don't know if you are. Yeah, nothing really here. Zenith observation room. What? Can't save. That's alright.
Giving shield assist.
Heading over.
Moving out.
Some chests here I didn't look at.
Giving shield assist.
Concerns. This mission is foolish. We hunt for remnant myths while those creatures seek to oppose us. We must make them see the glory of Kett, not dig through the mud of this broken planet. I do not blame the highest one, of course. Our light only seeks to make us stronger. This remnant has poisoned the highest one's mind. It should be destroyed. Recommendation. You have heard, I am sure, of the creatures from beyond dark space. Will they be a threat to enlightenment? The highest one does not worry, but I see pain and war in the future. We must see these creatures for the pestilence they are. I recommend a team of our most trusted to begin elimination. New creatures from beyond dark space. They've got to be talking about the Reapers. Most enlightened, this humble servant seeks an audience with you. When I sleep, I see things. Terrible visions of creatures I think I knew once. Why do I feel this way? Do I see the future or the past? Please make it stop. I must die to quiet these visions. I will gladly end my life. Tell me what I must do. I wonder if the Reapers have to do with anything. What's going on?
That's it. The base is offline.
Everything outside too. Take a look.
I don't think I can. I'm certain I could go to the Turian Ark. Alright. That's later on, it seems. Okay, cool. Can't do anything on Vold. I'll go back to the Tempest. Oh! Remains here. Oh, fast travel is currently disabled.
So peaceful around here with the Invictor dead.
Stay sharp. Just in case.
Ah, nothing like a victory lap. Nice work.
So are they dead? I'm gonna double check, make sure there's nothing that I gotta do on EOS. She's on the Nexus. Waiting for an email. Turn to... Alright.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear. Welcome back.
Any emails? Yeah. Writings of Sarissa Theris. And you're busy, but Sarissa's manuals and writings really are worth reading if you get some downtime especially. Cool. Just keep looking. You don't know me, but word is you're looking for our arc. The Lucinia. Is that true? The Nexus leadership's been so tied up with the station, it's like everyone forgot about her. Please don't give up. My foster sisters were on Lucinia. I've watched them for them every day. If they're really out there and not lost in dark space, please bring them home. Poker journal. I seem to have misplaced my poker journal. It's where I keep notes on all the others. Their tendencies, tells, and other sites. Sure, it would be awful if one of them happened to find it. It's a fake. And I placed it in public so they'd find it. Don't tell. Pretty cool. Pretty genius, actually.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Hooray. Oh, and I probably also have Strike Team outstanding.
Have you talked with Jar much?
I'm not.
Oh yeah. Traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there. You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know it.
Definitely want that. Ah, I can't get it. That's fine. Strike Team missions. Who's succeeded and who's failed? Hooray! Nice. Lots of weapons, some fluid sacks, some credits. Yeah, get rid of the Vanquisher as well. Or Eclipse, especially if I have a bigger one. Let's save, because it's been a while since I have. Alright. Movies. I see Liam. There he is.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Alright, what else do I gotta do? I did that. Nothing really in here. Nothing that I really care of, to be honest. Nothing to do on Nexus. Vold is the next stop. Should be Nexus, really, the next stop. And Aya. Nexus, then Aya. Okay. This stuff, I think we're good. Go to Vold. Find worlds to evaluate. Not dead. Yeah, so Nexus.
Tracking a remnant architect.
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
Remnant Architect's program directives have been interrupted. It is an orbital standby mode and remains tethered to its home planet of Eos. The Architect systems are completing recovery from severe radiation exposure. The Architect itself appears to be conducting monitoring and analysis of Eos's atmosphere.
the loss of Gene Garson. The Initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Gene, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Pathfinder.
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
Did you forget the stink that playing favorites has already caused? Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brekker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood? Hello again, Pathfinder.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5... Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference. Havarl is a draw for the research-minded, despite there being so little established. It remains unusual despite the corrected vault. It may yet be a surprising producer. We shall see.
Director Addison?
Goodbye, Pathfinder.
How may I assist?
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All Initiative members do. In the CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in Select Company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Ryder Pathfinder. Specialist designation A04 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now the Prodromos is on track. I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Superintendent Kett reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Alright, I got that done. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I had to go to Aya. Can't do anything here. Wait, I gotta go to Sam first. Sam should be in the habitation deck.
Top scientists have few answers, as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This is HNS.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is of a family gathering on Earth.
Finally, the Ryder clan in one room. It feels like it's been years since we were together.
Or more.
Well, I'll take whatever I can get. I've missed you too.
How are you feeling, Mom?
No, we're not doing that. There's only one rule for this visit. No talking about me. I'm fine. And when I'm not, the pills help. Deal?
Okay.
Good. Let's talk about something else. Alec? Really?
Well, you're both looking taller.
Yeah, Dad, that does tend to happen.
Right, I know. So, I heard the Alliance has a new Mako in the works.
Yeah, word is they can airdrop this one from a ship.
I know. They're saying we might get one on our next expedition.
You still poking around the Attican Traverse?
It's amazing. We think we might have found a Prothean site. No artifacts yet, but we're still digging.
I remember the day they found the first ruins on Mars. Changed my life. We knew for sure that aliens were real. We just had to go find them.
Yes, every day I wake up, I'm looking at a Mass Effect relay and I keep thinking, what's on the other side?
Don't lose that. The minute you stop wondering what's beyond the mountain, you die a little inside.
No chance of that. It's in our blood. You infected us.
What was it like, Dad? When you went through that first relay?
Don't believe the stories. The Charon relay scared the shit out of us. Admiral Grissom included. Why don't we go have this dinner your mom's been slaving over all day? I'll tell you all about it.
I remember that. Mom complained the Ryder clan was never in the same room at the same time.
Odd, considering you were family.
That's all you need to know. Dad wasn't much fun to hang around with. The awkward silences could last for hours.
Yet you shared a common interest.
Yeah, good or bad, your parents rub off on you.
A form of symbiosis?
Sure, I suppose. Though not always beneficial.
It gave rise to you.
Jury's still out on that.
Nevertheless, the emotional bonds among family became clear to me that day. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Any new things unlocked that were encrypted over here?
Your father's personal logs.
No.
Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
In good time. As we become better friends, hopefully we'll all share more and more. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Can't just steal a planet from them.
Convicted murderer Nilken Rensis, pardoned after an investigation by the human Pathfinder proved his innocence. This is HNS.
This is amazing.
Alright, let's head to Aya.
A ray of hope for Star.
Hello?
I can feel the Scourge's drag on the ship.
At least it keeps Aya hidden.
Pathfinder, did you make it to Hervarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
If it helps you piece your history together, that's all I need.
It does help. You have no idea how much. I need to study this further to fully understand it. I'll let you know if I discover anything.
You got it.
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Have you always been into history?
Oh yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
What?
14? That's insane.
Why? How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Not so bad.
I should get moving.
Come back soon.
There's one more thing I gotta do. Meet resistance leader on Vold. Oh. I'm not going to Vault.